Not many city managers know what it is like to learn a city police officer has died in the line of duty. But Greensboro City Manager Trey Davis had only been on the job a little more than 2 months before he got that phone call one Monday morning last December, 2 days before Christmas. Officer Michael Horan had been shot and killed after responding to a call about a suspicious person in a supermarket. This also happened about a year since Greensboro officer Dale Nix was killed while trying to stop a shoplifting. Recently, as part of my Newsmakers Road to Success conversation, Davis shared with me what the morning of Officer Horan's death was like.
It was a normal day. I received a call from our assistant city manager that I was in another meeting, and she said, "Hey, can you step out of this meeting? I have something serious to tell you." And when she told me, I was numb for a while, Neil, because I got to tell you, we just went through this a year before,
True.
and with Sergeant Dale Nix.
Absolutely.
And through my career, I'm almost at the place that I'm nearing 28 years in public service. 23 of those or so were in law enforcement. During that whole time, I was fortunate that I didn't experience this type of tragedy. To have this happen 2 years back to back is just unthinkable, Neil. But yeah, I got to tell you, when I started to process it, there were several thoughts. The first thought was about his family, Officer Horan's family. My second thought was, the officers that responded to that scene. I was able to go to the scene that day, and I was
And
blown.
we're looking at the scene right here, Food Lion off of Lawndale Drive.
When people see scenes like this,
And they did arrest a suspect in southeastern North Carolina. But yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but continue your thoughts.
So when people see scenes like this, what they don't see is that those officers know that person, that officer. They know Officer Horan personally, and they have personal experiences. But I got to tell you, I told the Chief Thompson, that I was blown away by the professionalism of the officers on that scene and their integrity to be able to work that, because there's a range of emotions going on inside them. The third thing that I really haven't talked about publicly, Neil, is that I immediately began to think about my own son, who's a law enforcement officer.
Yes.
And even that day, I got a phone call from him, and his team works out of the Raleigh area. And I knew that he was close to where that was happening, where they were taking that person into custody. So, a number of things go through my mind. The biggest thing I got to tell you is for Officer Horan's family.
As city manager, though, I have to imagine it was really, really difficult fulfilling your duties of keeping the public informed while at the same time respecting the privacy of the family and giving the family some space to mourn. Talk to me about how tough that was.
Yeah, Neil. I mean, you have the challenge of wanting the community to know that everything's safe and everything's okay, and trying to inform them. And everybody wants transparency, but at the same time, too, you've got to make sure that you balance, the integrity of this family's grieving, and that grief is the loss of any family member is horrific, and terrible. But to have your family member be a law enforcement officer whose life is committed to protecting this community, and to die tragically that way is just something that you'd never want for anyone.
For more of my conversation with Davis about he, as a former law enforcement officer, got through that time, as well as some of the major priorities he has as Greensboro City Manager, don't miss part 2 of our conversation exclusively tonight at 9:30 on our new smart TV app, MyFox 8 Plus. We'll also rebroadcast it Friday night at the same time. You can also watch it on demand in the MyFox 8 Plus Originals carousel section of the app. Just page down from the main video screen to find that section, then use your remote control to slide through the program's carousel to find it. Just keep moving the carousel to the right. Again, MyFox 8 Plus is available for free on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire.